Hello, hello. What's happening? What is what's the haps? What's the haps, everybody? Good morning. I want to okay. All right. Juan, Liberty Graphics just texted me. But how you guys doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Just trying to clean up here. I have a bunch of stuff that I need cleaned up. Will, what's up, Will? How you doing, man? How's the biz? How's the business? Hope everything is good. Are you staying busy? A lot of people are telling me that I mean it was kind of slow September. School started. Everybody's just kind of like trying to get over that thing. Um, but I don't know. Have you picked up or did you have a slow time in the past month or so? What's up, Nikki? Good morning. Good morning. Yes and no. Okay. Yeah. I think I mentioned it a while ago that maybe a month ago that I went down. I forgot what it was. I think it was like 30% as far as workload, but I was still printing and things like that, but it wasn't as heavy, which is good. It's crazy because I get those waves, right? Like today, like for instance, today I got like one or two things I got to do, which is great. But knowing um, how the week goes, I'm gonna get work later on tonight and then Thursday because everybody wants something over the weekend, right? That's how it goes. Um, I don't know. It's just been kind of a weird in a sense that it does that, but I don't know. I'm working on doing bundle deals. Ooh, if you'd like to share what your bundle deals are. The only thing I could do is do I used to do I used to do deals like buy two get one free kind of thing, which worked out really well. I got good response from it. I think I'm gonna do that again. November. I think I'm gonna do that in November, the end of the month. Or starting the end. Well, no, not end of month. November. What am I talking about? It's still October. I'm thinking it's October, November already. But I gotta do that soon. Um, yeah. Will. So since you're here and no one else is here, if you're just joining us, say what's up to the chat. What? How are you? How are you doing all these promos, the bundles? Are you just doing all social media stuff? I'm trying to get everybody's input so we can kind of help some other people out because I know some people that I know are struggling trying to figure out a way to get going. But most of my stuff is all social media. I don't do the TikTok thing. I never really got into TikTok. Um, I tried it when it first started coming out, but it wasn't. It was just one of those things. Like I did not want to do another. I didn't want to do another social media thing. I'm good with Instagram as much as I can keep up with Instagram. And Instagram and Facebook kind of just hand in hand anyway. Let's go to sound your logo. Okay, will do. Juan's texting me right now. Liberty Graphics. Bundles like 25. Well, it's 25 shirts, 25 hats, 100 shirts, one print deals. I'm getting into the bundle deals, still in the works if sending them up. Okay, that's a pretty good deal. Bundles like that, but that's a very targeted audience though, right? Because it's only has someone that's looking for that type of deal, you know. So I'm just getting okay, yeah. What worked for me the past month is those um the stores putting stores on my website and they just order from it. For instance, the like I was saying, the little league stuff that's been keeping me pretty busy, putting those stores up. So which is pretty awesome. I really did not want to do any kind of stores like that, but I just want to see how it works, and it's working pretty well. I'm going to be getting into the Instagram social media. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like Instagram. I try, like I said, I tried doing the TikTok thing. It's just, I mean, I just didn't put a lot of effort into trying to get that thing. So I don't know. It could have been a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. I do stores as well. They work great. Yeah, it does. It Like I said, I really did not want to do any stores. But it helped out filling in the slow times, I guess you could say. Um, yeah, it's working out really well with the stores. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised that it is. That it is. But for those of you who are here, Nikki, how's it going? I don't know if you're still here or not. But the question I have is, are you doing Etsy? Anybody here doing Etsy? That's a big topic in my mind. I kind of got into it, but I'm not into it. Again, it's one of those things. There's another platform that for me to worry about. I just never really got into doing the Etsy stuff. The reason why I'm asking is the holidays is around the corner. A lot of people are going to stores like Etsy. Um, and I was trying to think of maybe I could get into it to, just for the last few months of the year and see how it goes. I'm sure that's a pretty bad way of doing it, but yeah, I was thinking of doing that. I don't know. I have the ability to set up websites and let them run. Yeah, the websites are cool. Well, the stores are cool, but my only stipulation with the stores is that I tell the customers like, hey, I'm only gonna have the store open from, like, let's say Monday to the following Monday or Sunday. Then I'm gonna close it. Or if they want it to run every 2 weeks or whatever it is, whatever that time frame is, I tell them that I production will not start until the thing is closed. Because you have to order all the garments, right? I don't have those garments lying around. I could just do them as the orders come in. I'm not going to do that, and that's the only thing that I was afraid of. And these last three stores, they were really cool about it. They're like, yeah, oh, that's fine, and then we can reopen again the week after or whatever. So they're really cool about that. So right now I'm just finishing up two stores, and then they're gonna hold off until if they make it to playoffs or whatever, then they're gonna reopen it with other swag. Um, we'll say I looked into Etsy, but never pulled the trigger. I was thinking of setting it up for another portal. I can't. I keep forgetting I can do that. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I tried setting it up last year. I had like one item on there. I just never really put in a lot of effort into it. Like I said, I sell a lot of products, including WB. What's WB? Screen prints. Um, all water based. And I bring them to boutiques in my area and give them. Oh, really? Total price. Only use the website at the vendor application. Oh, really? Oh man, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Who is texting me? Uh, let's see here. I don't like extra fees, but you can still make money. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Rick? How's it going, Rick? What's happening, man? What's new? What is new? How was your Tuesday? How was everybody's Tuesday? How was yesterday's work? How was yesterday? I was so tired. I felt out of it. Man. Nikki, yeah, water based. It just, I haven't screen printed in a year, so I was like, what are these terms again? Cisco, bro. What's happening, man? What you been up to? What you been up to? I'm playing with my my antennas here for my mics because one of them was like bent, so I don't know why. Well, I know why, but I'm surprised it held on. I guess so. I'm really surprised. Um, well, so I never got into water-based inks. Arizona is not friendly with water-based. Oh man, 100%. I totally understand that. Same here. I never really got into water-based. Um, I never really got into it. I think it depends on your customer, right? My customers didn't really care. Like, to be honest with you, like I've done water-based, but 98, 99% of the time, plastic's always fine. So it was like water-based. I didn't really need to, you know. But yeah, I think my first was based. I don't waste time on Etsy because you can get penalized if too many people visit that site without purchasing. The algorithm bumps your list down. Yeah, see, I don't really know how. Well, I honestly I don't really know how Etsy works, but yeah, all the fees and you have to really work it. Of the search, it was really like, yeah, you know, it's one of those things like, whatever. Hey, Elijah, what's up? Elijah, how you doing? Had me some tacos. Ooh, tacos sounds good. Oh, you had some tacos yesterday? I don't know if my any of the taquerias here do like the Taco Tuesday deals. I don't know if they do. That sounds good though, tacos. Tell you what though, uh, we, wife and I were craving Chinese, and I mean, we've been in this town for 3 years, 4 years, whatever it is, and we're still trying to get our ways around like restaurant, what's good, what's not. And we found a good Chinese restaurant, like really like good Chinese restaurant. And say, oh, what about this one? They're a little bit cheaper. They have a good menu. Tried it out. Oh my gosh, uh, it's not that great. Like it was really bad. Like I had the bubbles in the stomach. Like I'm good. Will in South Florida, Palm Beach County. Nikki, yeah. Hey, did you get hit on that storm coming in? There goes the internet. What's up, Johnny? What up, Johnny? What's happening? Johnny's in the building. Master Graphics is in the building. Another reason I don't like Etsy. Yeah, it's just man. Etsy I see as like a mall. You go into the mall, you got all these stores, right? You got all these stores, and you just gotta go into every single one of them and select and look around. Like yesterday, I was at the mall yesterday. I was really at the mall yesterday. I was looking for a gift for my wife. Like I went to jewelry store. They had like 6 jewelry stores. I went in and out every single one, looked at every single thing. Nothing. I didn't find anything, so I left. That's how I see Etsy. That's how I see Etsy. Yeah, same here. I want tacos. NorCal, what's up? What's up? No Chinese food like the food in China. Exactly. No, it was yeah, it was pretty bad, man. It was pretty bad. It's still in the fridge. I'm like, we're gonna throw this out tomorrow. Don't eat it. Please don't eat it. We're gonna throw it out. So yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It was edible, but it didn't sit in my stomach too well. Let's put it that way. That humidity helps with the water base. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're in Arizona, man, that heat, oof, that's tough. Oscar, what's up? Hey, Oscar's in the building, guys. What's up, Oscar? Hey, Oscar, you going to the pressure show in Fort Worth? I think it's like next week, isn't it? I think it is. Uh, Nikki said, just a ton of tornadoes and zero rainfall. My city was fine. Just a lots of palm trees to clean up. Oh man, yeah, it's a disaster over there. It's pretty sad. I mean, you got hit twice within like 7 days or something like that. It's crazy, 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 crazy. Will say at the beginning of Etsy, I thought it was a great place. Now they have geared more to customers and not sellers. So many rules and fees on the seller. Yeah, yeah, and I think it's getting worse. People said it's getting worse. Like they're charging a lot more now. As far as fees. So Oscar, yeah, you gonna go or did it happen already? I don't even know. Did it happen already? I don't know. Rain here in the Bay? When? When is it gonna rain? When is it gonna rain? I'm waiting for rain. Just because my artificial grass is really really dusty, and I need the rain to kind of clean it. I don't want to do it myself. I'm just too lazy. Where's the rain? Let me see here. Google weather. Let's see how or what it says. There ain't no rain. Well, maybe on your side. I don't know. Maybe on your side. Cost too much for me to go to the show. Maybe 1,500, 3,000. If I do attend, I will need to buy stuff just to justify the trip. Hey man, we got the Impression show in Long Beach coming up in a few months. Is rain there right now? Dang, I want the rain so bad. I need it. I think as like we need the sun. Our well being. I think I need the rain more than the sun. To be honest with you, I don't know. It makes me feel like home. Let's put it that way. Oh, it is next week. Okay, no worries. Next week. Yeah, next week. You got to upload those videos for next week. And customs, what's up? What's up? It says I want to make the Long Beach show this year. Yeah, Will. Yeah, it's still free till the end of the month, I believe. So do that. Do that. Just pay for it. Just pay for the entrance. It's free. I mean, if you want to do the classes, you have to pay for it anyway. So just you can always add the classes later. But as far as the free entry, just go ahead and do it. Like I say, if you're like 60%, like, oh man, maybe I should go, even 50%, just sign up for it. So you have to worry about it. That's why you're talking about, oh, okay. It shouldn't cost that much. I mean, how much do I spend? Uh, I spend about like maybe 8 to 1,000 bucks for the trip. Gas, hotel, food. You know, just saying. Primal Graphics. Primal Graphics. How is business? How are you? How's it going? We sell on Etsy. They take a huge cut. I know. That's the thing. It's like as much as I want to get into doing the Etsy stuff, it's just man, so many fees. So much fees, I guess. Mastergraph says have a new customer doing transfers with us. His Omni has been down 3 weeks. How is your unit going? Mine is running. Mine is sprinting right now. Yeah, mine is running right now. That's all I can say. Just I know that I don't want to say anything bad about it because I know it's running. I want to keep it running. It's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. I've been keeping up all with. I have a routine of all the maintenance and routine of replacing parts for it on a monthly basis, even like every quarter of it. So it's running pretty good right now. So hopefully I can keep this thing running for another 6 months before I have to like do some major parts thing. But yeah, I think I have all the parts that I need for it, but it's running. It's running really, really well. Running really, really well. The only thing is that I'm kind of still tweaking my standards as far as how much underbase I want, the colors and all this stuff. So those are just like tweaking little settings. But for it to be just the machine as it is running, it's running really well right now. Running really well right now. Um, let's see here. Nice for the audience, but not sure if it's worth for the long run. That's what I was told too. Did you get the pic I sent? You sent me a picture. Uh, where did you send it? I've been watching all the old Dave Chappelle stuff. Man, so funny. Where did you send it? I don't know if I got it. I don't think I did. Send it again. Sorry. You make money DJing there. Um, no, actually, no. I do that for fun. It's just the ones that you guys saw me. Oh man, my stupid back. Um, you guys saw me DJing and stuff. Actually, my the DJ there, he's a residence. He has residency. Oops, at the Long Beach Convention Center. So if they need a DJ, they call his company. He's always there. He's a good friend of mine, and he knows like I go to those shows, and then he's like, "Hey man, just bring some music." I just do it for about an hour, so just give him a break, so he can go get something to eat or use the bathroom or something. I just do that for fun. I just do that for fun. Doing great. We just moved into a new building. Got to run the power for the embroidery, and then we get completely up and running. Got all the DTFs going with no downtime. Worked out great. Hold on there. You know what I'm afraid of? Um, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You sent me that marrow. This is M and Customs new toy. Look at that marrow. What brand is that? Oh, it is marrow. It looks really clean, man. It looks really good. I wonder what year that is. Can't tell. But like moving the DTF, like not just moving it from one into the other. I'm like moving it, like putting it in the van or truck and then hauling it. I'm afraid something's gonna go bad, like the heads. I don't know. What's up, Levite? Just got another order coming up. Screen printing text, and I'm doing white talk. Excuse me. Oh, okay, I got you. Cool. What's up, Levite? Naja, I tried to still screen a word on a T-shirt, but it keeps giving me double lines. Do I have too much ink on it? Double lines. So you got look at your off contact, Elijah. Um, I think you need to adjust your off contact, just a little bit, because what it does, it needs to once you flood the screen, once you push down on the screen, it needs to pop up. So if it's laying there, what's happening is it's building up underneath. It's Your ink is going through the screen and is building up underneath. So check that. Um, you might have to adjust your off contact. Let's see. Machines like to run. Issues arrive when changing roles on startup. Same as a copy machine. This Friday. HB. What the heck is HB? Let's see here. Yeah, check your off contact. What's up, Liberty? Liberty's here. Liberty's here. Well, yeah. What mesh are you using? Yeah, I think it's just your off contact. Adjust it. Gotta adjust it. 2022. Hey, Juan, did you see Evan Customs' new Mero? Look at. Bam! Look at that. Not my fingers, but look at that. Super cool. I don't know how to use it, but it looks pretty cool. Keep the light on DTF. Pretty only doing light color t-shirt. Okay. NorCal says Primal Graphics House Charlotte. Been out there a few times. Indian Trails. Yeah. The head should have had a secure bolt or bracing when shipped. best to apply that again and then moving. Oh, right, right. Did mine come? You know what? I can't remember how this thing was shipped, my Omniprint, if it had a secure thing for the head. I don't remember. I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. I can't remember. You should always remove them and put them back. Yeah, I don't remember. That's a great question. Okay, I'm going to that. Thank you. Well, yeah, check your off contact. Definitely. Uh, what's your number? You got my number. Um, let's see here. Just gotta ask you one, Elijah. Oh, okay. Everybody's saying what's up to Juan. Speaking of Juan, hey Juan, how are you doing on your Etsy? I think you still have your Etsy, right? How are you doing with your Etsy? And by the way, I'm gonna send you some let's see. I'm gonna send you some prints today, Juan. What you're asking. Oh man, let's see. Oh, Juan's number. Um, if if Juan's okay with that, I'll text it over to you. Liberty Graphics. I mean Liberty Graphics, NorCal. If Liberty Graphics is okay with me giving his number to you, I'll send it over. I'm sure he's okay with it. Um, 1900, 1900, 1900. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll text it over to you, NorCal. Let's see here. Your Etsy's not doing so good. That's not good. Right, your thoughts on this? On what? What are we talking about, Johnny? On thoughts on what? On Etsy? I don't know. As much as I still want to get on Etsy, I don't want to get on it. Does that make sense to anybody? As much as want to get on Etsy, I don't want to get on it. Um, that's just how it is. It's kind of funny. But yeah, how's everybody doing? It is Wednesday, midweek. Midweek. It is midweek. Yeah, midweek. I got bowling today, which is great because I don't have that much work, which is great. I could not rush and get out of here. Um, yeah, Will said yes. I was gonna say, Juan, you're going to the ISS? Yes, he is. Let's see here. The hard part with SE also is customs. There's no way for them to upload designs, so it causes a lot more emails. Well, that sucks. That's a lot of going back and forth. Will says yes. Yeah. As much as I want to get on SE, I don't. Oh man, it just seems more of a headache. But I like the idea of the platform of Etsy on how it works. But again, all the back end of it, all the fees and how it's set up kind of sucks. But I like how how people can go there and just shop in a sense, you know. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them down below. We're over the 30-minute mark, which is awesome. Taxa Team Tom do Etsy. What's that? I don't know who that is. Um, Also it'd be like Saturday. And Elijah said 110 mesh. 110 mesh. So that's yeah. Wait, are you using water base, Elijah? Did you say you were using water base? Um, if you're using water base, you got to go a higher mesh, really high. I got a client who is placing an order. She's from a school. She's from a school bad experience. What's with samples? 6 color prints. Should I charge her the setup or not? Yeah, you should charge her setup for it. It's a 100-piece order. It's a 100-piece order. Um, I mean, I don't know, what's your setup, right? How much is your setup? If you can cover your setup in that 100 piece, then fine. Some people, so honestly, like some people, when you itemize things like, you know, with all your fees, they kind of get turned off from that. So if you just kind of divide your setup fee within your pricing, and they don't really see that line item, it doesn't matter to them. Some people think that way, but I'm gonna try to get my setup fee as much as I can. Um, but yeah, that's what I would do. Will said I would go with a 160, 156. Yeah, I'd definitely go higher. My go-to is 180. That's my go-to. 160 and 180, but I like to use the 180 a lot more. Uh, Master Graphics, do you miss screen printing? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do and I don't. Just put it that way. I do and I don't. I miss how um um I'm about to poke myself in the eye. I miss how screen printing is an art, right? Because you have to coat the screen. There's a process, coat the screen, get the stencil, burn the screen, wash it out. Like that whole thing, I like that process, right? Um, do I like physically doing it? No. I don't. I just want to put the screen on the press and go. I was getting really tired of coding screens. I was being honest with you. I just really sick and tired of the process of coding the screen. So much work. We are debating on selling ours and going fluorescent inks. Fluorescent inks. You talking about for your digital stuff? I mean, I would. That's my opinion. I would. Um, yeah, I would. I would. But yeah, answer your first question is yeah, I do miss it though. I do miss it. What about if she wants the sample first? 7 different items. Oh, she wants the sample first on screen printing. That's a lot of work. Um, I would have her pay for those samples. I would have her. So I've done it two ways. I'd have her pay for the samples, and if she decides to go with the order, I'll deduct those samples in that order. You know what I mean? I'll do it that way. That's one way of doing it. Or if have her pay for the samples, like whatever your full price is, and just give her a little bit of discount on the back end of the full order if she decides to. Because like giving out samples, especially 7 different ones, that's you're gonna lose. Like if she, especially if she says no, I don't want to go with it, or they went with another thing. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Um, yeah, don't get paid for those samples, especially if you're doing 7. If you're doing one or two, fine, but if you're doing like 7 of them, more than 5, then yeah, I would definitely have a setup fee. But if they are small, I use it to cover the cost of making screens. I remove the setup. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? The setup fee is your cost for making those screens too. That's time. Ride lately? No, I'm charging my batteries though. I am charging my batteries. I want to ride before it gets too dark and rainy. Definitely. Yeah, that's a lot of work for 7 shirts. Um, yeah, Elijah, always have a 160 or 180 mesh. Like I said, I like the 180 mesh. It's kind of in between the 220 ish, the 160. I really like how the white goes through it. With the white that I used to use. I forgot what white it was, but yeah, yeah. I think check your off contact, check your off contact. But I think it's just the the ink is going through the screen. 42 separate screens. Exactly. That's a lot, Johnny. Definitely charge for that. And just tell her, she'll get that money back on when she placed the order or whatever, however you want to do it, but charge for those samples. Definitely. Yeah, don't undersell yourself. I don't what's up, Levi? I don't even call screens anymore. I just put vinyl HTV and call it a day. Yeah, I mean some people are having a um um man, I forgot what I was gonna say. People are having great results in doing that. I never did. Or that NoCal says DTF to order, DTF to order. Or you got that direct to garment, do it that way. But if they really want that screen printing feel, then I don't know. But definitely charge them for it. Yeah, I agree. Uh NoCal, make it DTF. Naja, yes. After you check your off contact, use the higher mesh. You may be putting too much ink on the shirt. That's what it is. It's like the holes, right? You're putting ink through it instead of it sitting on the bottom here and lifting. It's actually coming out this way. The ink is flooding underneath the stencil. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Like here's the hole. Bleh, it's doing this. It's doing that. It's coming out that way. So instead of going straight down, it's coming out that way. So it's like it's flooding out. Hope that makes sense. Or is it the same design, just 7 different garment or products? That's a great question. Is that what it is, Johnny? Is it the same design, just 7 different like garment, like t-shirt, hoodies, and things like that, or 7 different designs? But even though that's a lot of colors, that's a lot of colors and a lot of garments for something for a sample. I wouldn't do it. Look, 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 look. We got startup screen printing. What's up, dude? What you doing? How's it going? Said, no, no, same. Okay, same image, 7 different garments. Sorry for confusion. Okay, it's still 7 garments, right? That's good. It's only one image because that's a lot of screens. But it's still that's still 7 garments. That's a lot for a sample. Um, if she's okay with just one and how it looks, she can imagine it being on different garments. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, here's the shirt, here's a sample of it, how it's gonna look. This is how it's gonna look on the rest of the garments. She doesn't have to have a freaking lineup of, you know, like a store of this is what she wants. No, I wouldn't do that. If you can get away with just one garment and just tell this how it's gonna look on the rest of them, by all means, But not if she wants 7 different ones, I would charge her for it. Definitely charge her for it. Wilson, my go-to mesh is 160, 230, and 305. I never really got into the 300 just because of I never did that much water base. I think the highest I went was what 220, 220, and that's like really fine detail, if that. And I only had like maybe 2 or 3 screens of those. Yeah, like once an ink buildup. Yeah, make sure you have good tension on your screens. Um, Mockups work. DTS for mockups. SoCal, what's up? What's happening? Sounds like a PETA client. I was a PTA. Could be a PTA, but PETA client. That's funny. Master Graphics, man. How's it over there? You've been staying busy? Well, definitely do well, definitely do DTF for a sample. There's a lot of work for 6-color registration. There is a lot of work for a 6-color. There's always going to make change for it. So don't give them credit unless they keep the same design. Exactly. That's the thing I was gonna say too. Is there's always something always happens, right? Just give them. Don't if they agree to that design, Stick with it. If they change with it, like the design, or they wanted to add another baseball or whatever to it, then that's definitely charge them appropriately. 230 is your most used mesh. 3 to 5 for halftones. Yep. I never really got into the halftone stuff. 560 shirts a week. Wow, that's awesome, dude. I wish I could do that. I don't. It's not. I don't. I can't do it. I just don't have the. I don't have the work for that. You know. I. I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap around my business ever since I got rid of screen printing. Like 80% of my work right now is just printing DTF, which is great. But I do custom prints for people. It's just not as much. So I'm just trying to wrap my head around that still. It's crazy to me. One is correcto. Oops. Says even if I did still screen samples, present it here with DTF as an option. Yeah. I charge a 240 for it, just waiting for an answer. For the samples, not the full job, right? Samples. Processing process printing is where it is, but I love the 2 3 color job. Oh man, I love the 2 color jobs. The 2 color jobs, man, money, money. Because honestly, sometimes like in my opinion, this is my opinion. Anything over like 3 colors, it's just to me, it's too much. That's just how I see it. But that's me. I'm simple. Like I'm a simple guy. Like I remember doing a 6 color job. I'm like, man, this looks like it looks good, but it's like whatever. I don't know. That ain't me. Mastercard, 2 locations closed. We're getting you order. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see. I heard. Yeah, I heard Staples is closing nationwide or something like that, right? I don't know. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Well, good for you. Shoot. Heck yeah. Do you DTF customs also? What do you mean, Rick? I do print DTFs, custom prints for your order. Um, I don't really do the stock designs and sell, I guess, my designs. I just print everybody else's order. Of course, samples. Yeah, get paid on those. I printed last night 3 colors, 60 pieces front and back. Man, time to go to Staples for a closeout. Exactly. What do they have? I hate going to closeout stores because I end up buying fixtures than like actual items. It's like, ooh, a table. How much for those shelves? How much for the chair? I end up buying fixtures. Like, it's funny because a Walmart closed in my old town, and they're selling the registers. Like the self-serve register. You scan and pay for it. I'm like, ooh, I should get one of those. Like, I was looking really hard at it. I was like, why do I need to buy this? I don't need to buy this. I don't know. 6 color jobs are a lot of work, and that's why they cost more. That's where DTF comes in. True. It is cheaper to do those than full color prints. It is much it, and that's the thing, right? Um, Screen printing is there's a lot of cost in screen printing, especially multicolor, and the customers understand that it's a lot of process. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Direct to film, it's basically one charge for it. And my clientele, well, I think they understood now from last year, but they had a hard time wrapping their heads around that. And I'm like, hey, if you want to pay me more for a color, that's fine. But you know, and now they're just like really, really happy with it's in their budget and under their budget, and they can. they can use that budget to buy more items. So I hope that makes sense to people. But yeah, they like it. You need some page to go for you. Primal graphics, might have to hit those staples. I always do mock-ups. If they like it, they pay. I make it. If not, move on. Yep, great idea, right? Yeah, that's the thing. Don't tell him that he's going to think he has good ideas. Man, you guys suck. No, Juan, man, I'm telling you. What's up with you, Juan? How's it? How's everything? How's it? I know you say you're busy, whatever that means. But whatever. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them. Oh man, we're about to hit 50 minutes. We got 2 minutes to hit the 50-minute mark, and then I need to head on out because I gotta fire up the DTF printer. I got lazy. I didn't fire up before I went live, so I got super lazy. Um, by customs, I meant under five. Oh yeah, I do that. I do that. I've been actually doing um, uh, two shirts. I think that's becoming my minimum. Two shirts, minimum two shirts. But yeah, it's okay, that's the thing with direct to film or even like direct to garments. Like I could do those really really low minimum, like one order. So and it's great. I think I'm doing a lot more under five order shirts than I never actually would have done that. I'd never, especially with screen printing. So, Casa, do you charge the same for a six color DTF, like a six color? No, I don't. I don't. I don't. I should, but I don't. It doesn't. Screen printing and digital printing is definitely a different charge. Um, it's definitely cheaper. I mean, you can do a full color, for like $20 or whatever, $15, and it's way cheap. I'm just rounding up a number here. Instead of like screen printing, you have your setup, and then you charge per screen. If you're doing six color, I mean that's like back then I used to charge over $100 for that. you know. Yeah. No, I don't do DTF. No, I do DTF print cheaper. It is cheaper. Not cheap in quality, just cheaper in charge and price. I think I could do like like a full color. I gotta look at my numbers. Like I think it's gonna be like $10 or something like that. I gotta look. I still don't have my numbers in my mind. It's always like somewhere over there. Okay, the one shirt makes me $20 net. Yeah, yeah. So like net, I mean that could be like $30, and that's full color. You gotta. I think people don't understand that it's full color, like not just six colors, not eight colors, not 12. It's full. It's full picture quality, colors. Do people typically have the design ready on the low volume order? Yeah, yeah. They need to have it ready for print. Um, Make sure it's ready. It's high resolution, SVG file or vector file or AI file. Minimum 300 DPI. Because if you stretch it out to I don't know 11 inches wide, is it going to be pixelated? That's the biggest thing. I had a customer yesterday. I have a customer yesterday. Oh, here you go. Here's a good example. I had a customer yesterday. I met her at the one of those. They were having this month was Filipino Heritage Month, so I was going to a lot of like the little pop ups and things like that. Like people sell things, so I was there with my T-shirt. I was handing out business cards and telling what I do. So, and for those of you looking for work, that's a good way to get jobs. Okay, do the footwork that way. So I told her, here's my website. I could send her samples, and then Yeah, so I printed a sample for her. I think it was like like 4 designs. I said, "Send me your 3 or 4 designs, um, with a lot of color so we can figure out color-wise." And I sent her a printout of my color sheet, right? So I sent that to her, and I think I charged her, uh, $20 or something like that, I can't remember. So, there's potential work out there, even for samples, charge, because that's material, you know? That's definitely just material, just to pay for it. Yes, my print free for these is cheaper than 6 color job. Exactly. Yeah. So answer your question, Rick. Yeah, definitely have that ready. Definitely have that ready. But anyways, like I said, thanks guys for tuning in. Um, Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Hump Day. Uh, let's see here. There's a lot of, I mean, the holidays coming up around the corner. Hope you guys are utilizing that and getting some work from it. Um, but yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, if not Friday. And have a good one. All right, later, guys.